Hello all. I want to do basically a meditation 101 um, instructional video of things that I've learned that can help me, that have helped me, and that can help anyone. If you've been meditating for 20 years, if you've been a Reiki master, if you're a Buddhist monk, an atheist, don't know what you believe in, these simple techniques can be used by anyone to help lower stress levels and help heal yourself of negative energy and stress, which is what we all want on this path of healing. So the first thing I'll recommend is it's best to do this at home, not while you're driving, not at work. That way there's no accidents or anyone gets in trouble. That's the last thing that we want. But find a quiet place at home. And I personally, for positioning, there's no right or wrong way. I personally prefer lying down. It's more relaxing, and I can just sink my body into whatever I'm lying on, whether it be the floor, the bed, the couch, whatever. You don't necessarily have to sit with your legs crossed. Personally, I find that uncomfortable, and it hurts the knees after a while, and especially if you have knee problems or leg problems, I find lying down is better. And my next point I'll make is to think of your most perfect place on earth, or maybe not on earth. Whether it's in a beach, the waves, the sun, the warmth, the sand, or in a rainforest, in the Rockies, on a crystal clear lake, or in the woods, whatever it is, somewhere out in nature if possible, but just a place that you feel safe and warm. And just try and clear your mind and focus on being there close to nature. And you'll want to start by taking a few deep breaths. Basically, when you breathe in, count 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000 in your head, and exhale 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. This will help relax your mind, clearing your mind, allowing it to breathe, and allow you to really focus and sink into whatever you're sitting on or lying on, and just completely let your body go. Completely separate mind-body connection and just be at ease. And I personally meditate with headphones on my MP3 player with solfeggio frequencies, but that's in binaural tracks and isotronic tones. That's something I'll get into in another video in itself. Sometimes I'll use crystals. That's a whole other video. Basic crystals are quartz, and depends what you believe. Anyway, as you keep breathing in and out, just feel complete relaxation, and your breathing will get slower and slower. And with every inward breath, try to focus on breathing in positive thoughts, warmth, just pureness, love for yourself. And with the exhale, the outward breath, try and release and think about anything stressful, negative, any fears you have, depending on how deep they go. And just do that. I can meditate with my music for anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour without moving. I have different tracks that target different areas, and I'll be glad to share those. And some of the things you want to pay attention to is how you feel during your session. I get goosebumps, I feel shivers, but a sense of warmth at the same time. I feel clear, almost in a state of bliss and complete relaxation, which basically is what you want. And then to pay attention to how you feel afterwards, the following day, following weeks, etc. Sometimes it's good. I prefer to meditate 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes before bed if I can. Sometimes I can't because we do have responsibilities and so on. But that's what I try and do. Aside from that, if you don't notice anything, it's not a big deal. You didn't do anything wrong. The most important thing is eliminating your stress. And you might have things come up from when you were younger, depending what issues are and have dealt with already, beyond just immediate sources of stress. And as your fears and anxieties are being released over a period of coming days, you might feel a little more stressed, and then you might find that stress disappears. That's mainly because the stress is leaving you, and you might start thinking about things, these stressful things, and then you might realize, hey, wait a minute, they don't really bother me as much as they used to, and which is good. If you feel you need to meditate 2 or 3 or 4 times a day, every day, that's fine too. The most important thing to feel while you're meditating and breathing in is love for yourself. That's the one thing I can think of, no matter what you believe in. Love for yourself and releasing negative sources of stress, fears, anxieties, etc. But that's about it for now. And I'll get into some more in-depth things later on, but these are just some basic things you can do at home just to get a head start. Even if you have been meditating for years, or you're a Reiki master or a monk or whatever, maybe there are things you didn't know. I'm always learning new things I thought I already knew, and that's okay too. Anyway, I wish you all a good afternoon, and I gotta go grab a workout in and finish my cup of green tea, which I'll get into later on in a food segment. Have a good afternoon, and take care. Stay stress-free as much as possible, and we'll get into other things of how to eliminate stress at a more deeper level soon. Anyway, be well, and peace.